When I go out shooting, I look for things that catch my attention. I like the way this little tree right here in the foreground is backlit, so I'll go and zoom in and take a shot. I like the way that came out. I try to shoot in the shade. You notice if you come out here in the sun, that the sun sometimes hits your lens, causing lens flare. To avoid this, you can either use a longer lens hood or put your hand over the top of the lens to block some of that sun. I look around a little bit more and find these three plants that catch my attention. I notice things in the background that actually kind of distracting, also in the foreground. So I'll keep moving around, find different angles. You can recompose your shot, do a little bit of close-up, and get a better shot. Keep looking around, you might find something else to shoot. I know these in the foreground right here. I like the way these plants are kind of contrasting. So I'll recompose my shot. Get a little zoom in a little bit. And they end up with a good result. And by looking around, I'll look at things at different angles. Now, when you look at something in the foreground, make sure the background doesn't make it blend in. You want to change your angle a little bit. Walk around a little bit more, and make sure that the background doesn't blend in with the foreground. Then go ahead and take a shot. Get rid of the distracting backgrounds there. As you walk around a little bit more, you can look around. Just go look back and forth. See what catches your attention. Here I looked at the little palms up ahead and notice them the way they're backlit. So I'll get and zoom in. Compose my shot. And take the picture. If you keep looking around, you'll find other things to photograph. I pan around, and then I notice this tree right here. I like the way the light hits it. So if you zoom in, crop it a little bit in your viewfinder, set your camera up, snap away. I like the way the leaves looked in this plant here. The light hits it from the back. Gives it different texture, different look. Zoom in and you can look through your viewfinder, get some interesting images. You notice a lot of wildlife when you walk around. They're kind of hard to photograph because they kind of move too fast. But if you take your time, have a little patience, you'll end up with some great images. I came across this log with these bunch of turtles on it. They're all lined up. I just did a little bit of close-up on it. I really like the results. This bird landed up there and I noticed that it was backlit. So I added a little bit of flash to it to make it stand out from the background. As you walk around, keep looking at the foreground. You might see some plants that you didn't notice there. came across this little shimmering stream. On it I saw the reflection of these plants here. But this red plant here really caught my attention. I looked at my viewfinder, it looked great. When I came across, I kept looking around the same plant and got some more images out of that. Here I was walking, I noticed this little leaf right here. It looked like somebody lit a lamp under it. It caught my attention. The wind is sometimes a problem when you're shooting, but if you have patience, you can get some great shots as soon as the wind lets up. This plant, I really liked the way the sun was hitting it from the back. I like the dark background on it. I really liked the way this shot came out. Gotta have patience though. Peacocks are always great to shoot at the arboretum. Great thing they stand still for you. Just try not to spook them. This shade right here, I like the way it stood up in the background. I tried to take shots like this. I took one in color, then I took one in black and white. The contrast really stands out in the black and white. If you change angles, be careful it doesn't blend into the background. I noticed this shot right here is blending in with the sky and the tree in the back. All I did was change the angle. I walked up and saw this waterfall here at the arboretum. It was moving kind of fast. For my exposure, the shutter speed was not slow enough for me, so I added a polarizer. Well, I think the results were a lot better. A lot of birds, a lot of ducks to photograph at the arboretum. You look around, wait around, you might get some great looking duck shots. I like this log in the foreground with a little duck in the back. And it caught my attention. This crane was hunting for his lunch. I took a shot. I didn't like that little pipe in the background, so I waited to start moving around a little bit more, recompose my shots, and these are the results. I really like the reflection in that shot. As I was leaving the arboretum, I came across this tree. I noticed the leaves on the ground here. I said, wow, this would be some great leaf shots. So I looked around, and sure enough, there you go. I thought these leaves would make a great background. So what I did is, I noticed a little flower in the foreground. I focused on the flower and let the background go out of focus. And these are the results. I hope these tips help you next time you go out and shoot. Remember to look around, take your time, and have fun.